chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
Ever wonder where your hard-earned money goes when you deposit it? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the megabanks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust, Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Ellsbury, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, as we get ready to start this second quarter, the rain, I don't know if you can see it on the screen. Yeah, you can see it on the screen. The rain is still falling down. Nice, steady rain. All right, so we're going to have Duchesne second down and 10. And get the score changed on here, or the quarter, I mean. All right, the Duchesne went an end around and looks like picked up about 7 yards. That was Oliphant was the ball runner. Picked up about 6 yards. Going to be third down and about 4 now.
That rain is not going to stop.
No. But I think we're in for the rain tonight. So Duchesne, third and about 4 on the 20. Looks like about the 24-yard line, 25 maybe, something like that. And their quarterback, let's see, he ran right up the middle, and he's taking some IndianHawks with him. He's found a hole, and he's went in for a first down, and he's down around the 10-yard line. I believe is there a flag on the play?
I think there was.
Holding against Duchesne. That nullifies that play. So that takes him back, nullifies the play, and takes him back. So it is going to be third down and about 14 or so. Looks like they're about the 34-yard line. So we're at third down and 14 instead of a first down around the 10-yard line. That one hurt.
Yeah.
So
Another penalty.
did we just have another flag, it looks like? See what they're doing here.
I can't really see.
Right. It's hard to see through these windows. I think they're just trying to line up exactly where the ball. I think they're trying to get the line of scrimmage established. All right, there's the whistle to start. And they're back in a shotgun, and quarterback's back to pass. Forward pass broken up. Who was that broken up by?
Malik McPike.
Malik McPike broke that pass up. So we are back with a 4th down and about 13. And yeah, 4th down and about 13 or 14. See if they're gonna. So what they do is they called a timeout. All right, timeout Duchesne. Let's throw a commercial in.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker at our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about. We all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Okay, we are back. 10 minutes, 55 seconds remaining in the first half. No score. And Duchesne with a 4th and 13. Yeah, 4th and 13. And they are going for it. They got 2 wideouts to the near side. And quarterback back in the shotgun position. And he is back to pass. Oh, and the ball slips out of his hand. And they're calling that a forward pass. And so that just brings up a turnover on downs. And so the IndianHawks will be taking over 1st and 10 from about the, let's see, where are we here? About the 34-yard line.
So there. He didn't have any grip.
No, he didn't. He didn't have any grip at all. And
He's mad at himself out there.
yeah, so IndianHawks take over, and quarterback back in shotgun position, 2 wideouts to the left, and he's running it himself up the middle and makes it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. And so no gain on that play, maybe a half a yard or some gain on the play. And so that brings up 2nd and a long 9. And again, the rain keeps coming. That makes the ball, yeah, it makes the ball awful slick. So set up with 2 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the left. Back in a shotgun position is Sean Yates. Forward pass, and it's complete near the 1st down, but I don't think he's quite there. Oh, he takes him with him.
What was that?
All right, he caught the ball at about 9 yards out, and he just bulled his way right across and picked up another 8 or 10 yards in the process.
That was number 13.
Kyle Martin. So that's 1st down IndianHawks. 1st down IndianHawks at about the Pioneer 48-yard line. 48-yard line. 9:54 remaining in the first half. No score still. All right, IndianHawks set up. Quarterback under center. Now he steps back into a pistol position. Now he steps back up under center again. Wide out to the near side. And there was a forward pass there that was intended for Malik McPike and just out of his reach, was not able to get it. So that brings up 2nd and 10. Oh, now what? Oh, did they called pass it? I didn't see the flag go down.
Yeah, me either.
They called pass it. I saw something, but I wasn't sure whether they were going to call that or not. It looked incidental, so I really wasn't sure. Defensive pass interference. So, big break for the IndianHawks there, as they now have the ball 1st and 10 from about the 34-yard line. 32-yard line. And Sean Yates is under center. And he drops the ball and falls on it. I think he fell on it. Yeah, he did. He fell on it, so loss of a couple of yards on that.
Thought it was another fumble.
So now we have 2nd and 11. 9:22 remaining. First half, no score.
So is this a running clock?
Yes, it's always had to be teaching guide you the game of football here. Ball slipped out again, and looks like Duchesne fell on it. So another turnover. This game is full of turnovers tonight. But that was Mathis that fell on the ball. I'll find his first name here someplace. Jamond Mathis, number 17, is who fell on the ball. That ball must feel like ice tonight. And so Duchesne takes over. Just whenever these teams get ready to take it into the end zone, something happens. All right. Their quarterback, Duchesne, is back in a shotgun position. He's back to pass. Pass is complete. And out of bounds is number 1, Amorion Oliphant. And see if he picked up a first down. Gain of 9, he did not, so it'll be 2nd and 1. So 2nd and 1 for Duchesne. They have the ball at their own 44-yard line. And 2 wideouts to the near side, 2 to the far side. Quarterback keeper, and he's taking it right up the middle, and he's got himself a first down.
Brought down by Kyle Martin.
Kyle Martin brought him down.
We're hearing Kyle's name a lot, too.
Yes, we are. So 1st and 10 for Duchesne at the IndianHawks 48-yard line. About 8 3/4 minutes to go in the first half. And they come out now. Same positions, 2 wideouts on each end. And he was gobbled up right there trying to go up the middle. On the way. And he is brought out of bounds at about the 5 or 6 yard line. And so, I don't know, we're not getting this screen is not working properly. So the quarterback hands off, and he is not in. Terrell Pete was the ball carrier, and he is not in. He's down. And So we're going to have second down. He didn't even make a first down then. Second and 1 from about the 2-yard line. So quarterback back in shotgun position. And there's the and that ball was to Antoine Hayden, and so I don't know if the weather is messing with us tonight or what's going on. But I'm going to keep calling this anyway because it should be going on to the disc. And timeout is called with 6 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the first half. Let's take a break.
Trust knows that every minute of your day counts, so it's good to have a few time savers on your side. Take internet banking, for example. It allows you to bank from home rather than having to make an extra trip to the bank just to check your balance, transfer funds, or view recent transactions. You can even pay your bills online, eliminating a trip to the post office for stamps. Best of all, People's Bank and Trust offers all of this free of charge. Visit us online at www.memberfdic, Equal Housing Lender.
Fans, when you attend a high school game, do you stand at attention during the national anthem? Do you cheer a good play by the opposing team? If your team loses, do you take it well in stride? If you have answered yes to any of those questions, you are showing positive examples of sportsmanship. Don't forget that when you attend high school events, young eyes are watching you for examples of acceptable behavior. By making a conscientious effort, you'll be helping our students grow into better citizens. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Okay, we are back on the air, although I don't think there's any video.
It just decided to stop working on us.
Yeah. And so we'll just continue this as a radio broadcast because it's going on the radio anyway.
Sorry, folks.
Yeah, sorry about this, but the long timeout being taken here. Not sure what's going on, and I'm afraid I'm going to have, well, we don't have any video anyway, so I'm going to be closing this window up because the rain was starting to come in. And now we really can't see. They said there's a football game out there someplace. So it looks like we're going to have third down and 1. And there is Hayden in for the touchdown. Number 22, Antoine Hayden in for the touchdown.
We were going to be hearing his name a lot tonight.
Yeah. And so with 6:39 remaining in the first half, Duchesne takes a 6-0 lead. And again, we've got all this equipment set up to where it should be going, but the camera has frozen up. So really don't know what's going on with it. But so looks like number 21 is going to be attempting the extra point. Trevor Segudo. He'll be attempting the extra point. Snap is back. Whoa, and there is a false start against Duchesne. That takes it back 5 more yards. The way they picked that ball up, I thought it was Lucy picking up the ball on Charlie Brown. But so they are back. Again, I can't see real well through this wet window. But they're going to be kicking from about, looks like about the 12-yard line. Kick is up, and it's good. So once again, 6:39 remaining in the first half. Duchesne takes the lead at 7-0. And so now Duchesne will be kicking off to the IndianHawks. And if they can hold on to the ball, then maybe they can do something before the end of the half.
Maybe, just maybe. Hopefully.
Hopefully, yes. But it's raining even harder now. And the raining harder, and that ball is just going to be getting slicker and slicker. So the Duchesne Pioneers out on the field to kick the ball away to the IndianHawks. And I sure wish I could open this window without drowning. Because everything looks like it's melting. So, all right, Trevor Segudo is going to kick off. He just made the extra point. Now he's going to kick the ball off to the IndianHawks. All right. All right, ball is caught back about the 15-yard line, and I could not tell who caught it.
It was Jake.
Okay, Jake Reimel. I just heard him say Jake Reimel is who received the ball and
I thought it was Eddie.
ran it back to about the 25-yard line, something like that, where the IndianHawks will take over 1st and 10. So it looks like about the 28-yard line, maybe, something like that. All right, 6:34 remaining in the first half. 7-0 Duchesne over the IndianHawks. The Duchesne Pioneers. Okay, the snap is back. And quarterback keeper, and he runs it up the middle and makes it, turns to his left and makes it up close to a first down.
That was number 12, Sean Yates.
Yeah, Sean Yates, and they're moving the stick, so yes, that was a first down. So on the first play of this drive, Sean Yates runs 10 yards for a first down. So 1st and 10 from about the 39-yard line. Okay, one wide out here to the near side, one to the far side, 2 backs with the quarterback. And ball runner up the middle. That was Eddie Bonstell, and he got nowhere.
Brought down by Jamon Mathis.
Jamon Mathis was the tackle. A little under 6 minutes remaining in the first half. So loss of 2 on a play. That brings up third down and about 12. Or is it? No, second down. I'm sorry.
Second.
Yeah, it'd be second down and about 12. You can see as they run out there and slide, there's water really flying up. Quarterback forward pass, and incomplete forward pass.
Meant to go to Zach Evans.
Zach Evans was the intended receiver. Brings up 3rd and about 12. 5:23 remaining, 7-0 Pioneers over the IndianHawks. And see if they change their offensive play. Any 2 wideouts to the near side, 2 to the far side. And Yates back to pass, and the pass is dropped. It was right into his breadbasket. Zach Evans just couldn't hold on to it. That ball must be like an ice cube out there.
really slick.
So
Baby
now we
oil.
have 3rd and about 12. Okay, 4th and 12. One wide out each side. And they are punting the ball. And the ball is received by number 4, and he can run. And he is pulled out of bounds by Malik McPike, but not until he had run about 45, 50 yards. And so he was taken down at about the 15-yard line. And that's where the Pioneers will take over 1st and 10 from their 15-yard line. So after scoring a touchdown on their last drive, now they get a big run back and are threatening from the red zone now. .505 remaining in the first half. 7-0 Pioneers over the IndianHawks. Quarterback back in a shotgun position. He gives it to Antoine Hayden, who barrels up through the middle and is brought down at about the 3-yard line.
Antoine Hayden's only a freshman, too.
Wow, Duchesne has a gem in him. So that brings up 1st and goal from about the 3-yard line. Once again, I apologize for the technical difficulties tonight with our camera. That our producer couldn't make the game, and so there's nobody to fix it. So they have a quarterback in the shotgun position. He hands up. No, he takes it himself right up the middle, and he is in for the touchdown. So 2 drives in a row, Duchesne has scored. And that takes the score 13-0. 4:49 remaining in the first half. That was their quarterback, Mitchell DeGenst, with that touchdown. About a 3-yard run. And so, as we await the extra point kick, looks like it's going to be Segudo is going to be attempting the extra point. And he is back in position at about the 10-yard line or so, somewhere in that vicinity. The snap is back. Kick is up. And it is no good. I think maybe it was short. So the score is now Duchesne Pioneers 13 and the Clopton-Elsberry IndianHawks is 0. 4:49 remaining in the first half. Take a quick break here while they get ready for the kickoff.
Hey, hon, what are you doing up so early?
Oh, I'm just getting ready to take care of some stuff with the bank.
The bank? I surely hope you're going to get dressed first. You'd get some pretty weird looks showing up in your robe and fuzzy slippers.
I'm not going to the bank. I'm doing it all right here from home using People's Bank and Trust online banking and bill pay service. I can check our account balances, transfer money, make a loan payment, and even pay bills, all from the comfort of my pajamas. Best of all, it's free.
Banking in your pajamas. Now, if we could only get the grocery store to deliver.
Start banking online today by visiting us at www.pbtc.net. People's Bank and Trust. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Okay, we are back. And Duchesne is getting ready to kick off, and that's going to be Trevor Segudo kicking again. And the kick is up, and it's a relatively short kick. And it bounced into the arms of one of the IndianHawks. I couldn't tell exactly who it was. And it bounced once, and he was able to fall on it. And they're kind of helping him off the field. So, with 4:17 remaining in the first half, for the IndianHawks take over at about the 32-yard line, something like that, 31-yard line. And so we have, I think I can open this window again. I sure hope so. Okay, we have Sean Yates back in a shotgun position. And he is going to pass. Forward pass, broken up by Duchesne. That was intended for Eddie Bonstell and is broken up by Michael Pila. And so that brings up a second.
3:34 left to go.
Yep, a little over 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. And so we are once again in the same formation, two wideouts on the near side, one on the far side. Back to pass again. He's under some pressure. All right, forward pass was complete, and looks like he takes it up to a first down. And there's a flag down. I'm not gonna. There's Jake Reimel with the completed pass. Let's see what this flag is. And it was, I think it was a personal foul against Duchesne. So that moves the ball a long ways. All right, that's going to take the ball for IndianHawks up to about the 46-yard line of Duchesne, where they will take over 1st and 10. Not take over, they'll continue 1st and 10. And Sean Yates is under center. And he takes it back to pass again under pressure. And a screen pass that just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That was Zach Evans with the pass reception. And he just got back to the line of scrimmage again. So it's going to, he picked up a yard, they're saying. So that's going to be 2nd and 9 now for the IndianHawks. 2:50 remaining in the first half. 13-0 Duchesne over Clopton-Elsberry. And looks like Yates is back in. No, he's back in the shotgun, and he's keeping it, and he picks up about 3 yards. Went right up the middle. And so we're going to have 3rd down and about 7. And again, just a little over 2 minutes remaining in the first half.
I can't see much out there.
No, these windows are just covered with rain. I got this window open over here so I can see. Still hard. It's hard reading the lines on the field. It's hard reading their numbers because they're wet. Back to pass, screenplay, and he's over and is not getting the first down. He looks like he picked up a couple of yards. See who it was that was complete to. That was 25, Jake Reimel. Brings up fourth down, so we're going to have about 4th and 5 with a little less than a minute and a half remaining in the first half. Time out on the field.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help
Okay, they came back a whole lot faster than I thought they would. Now we have a flag on the play, and that was offsides against Duchesne. That is going to be close to a first down. And yes, it is. That is a first down. So 1st and 10 for the IndianHawks from the 35-yard line. Minute and 20 remaining in the first half. 1st and 10, 35 to go to get to the end zone. Looks like this is a last chance for IndianHawks in the first half. Okay, Yates is back to pass. Forward pass is almost intercepted by Duchesne. That was a Morion Oliphant that almost picked off that pass. It was right through his hands.
As far as it goes. Right here.
So, brings up a 2nd and 10 with a minute and 11 seconds remaining in the first half. And Malik McPike is all the way out here to the near side. Eddie Bonstell wide out also. And the ball was dropped by Sean Yates. See who recovered it. And Duchesne, they have recovered the fumble. That was recovered by Nathan DeGintz.
Number 11.
And so with a minute and 8 seconds remaining in the first half, Duchesne takes over 1st and 10 from about their own 35-yard line. So they have 2 wideouts each end, quarterback in the shotgun. And he's back to pass. Long forward pass, and it is over the head of the receiver. That was Jamond Mathis was the intended receiver. 2nd and 10, minute and 2. And yeah, minute and 2 remaining. 13-0 is the score. Again, I'm sorry that we can't have this screen going for you, but something on it isn't working right. Got all weekend to work on it, I guess. See what I can figure out. It's probably just the weather. It does that a lot. All right, so the quarterback passes off to 22, and he is off. He is running up the sideline and brought down at about the 40-yard line by Kyle Martin. And so that brings up a first down with 51 seconds remaining in the half. And so we have a player down on the field. They're out attending to him. So they're placing the ball at the 40-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 40 for Duchesne. And so anyway, we do have, it's an official timeout on the field. I don't know if it's enough to try to get a rest of this commercial in.
Handle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
Okay, we are back, and we still have the player down. Again, once we start back, it'll be first down and 10 for the Pioneers with 51 seconds remaining. They lead the game 13-0, and they're wanting to add a little more on before the half. That was Antoine Hayden that is kind of limping off the field a little bit, but he is walking under his own power.
Might be his knee.
And so anyway, now we're ready to play again. Their quarterback takes the ball, passes to the side, intended for Nathan DeGance, and the pass is incomplete, so it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 40. Well, Antoine Hayden, they're still working with him a little bit, and hopefully he can get back in the game. He's too good of a player to.
Too serious.
Yeah, it doesn't look real serious. He's so quarterback takes the pass, hands off to number 4, and he is tackled in the backfield. That is Terrell Pete was tackled in the backfield. Jacob Wilansky and Kobe Twellman is who got it, made the tackle on that. Timeout on the field by Duchesne. 28 seconds remaining in the first half. Score is 13-0 Duchesne.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Elsberry Democrat. Log on to www.elsberrydemocrat.com today.
Tonight's game is a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
All right, we are back. There's still 28 seconds remaining in the half, and Duchesne with another touchdown. That's what they'd like to get. And timeout is over, and IndianHawks are coming back onto the field, and the Pioneers are about ready to head back out there. So the Pioneers have 3rd down and about 13 or 14 to go. It's a long 13, might even be 14 to go. And they are set up, quarterback in shotgun, 3 wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side. And the handoff, I think, is to Pete. I couldn't see his number for sure, but I think it was to Pete, and he made it about a yard or two. And
Yeah, it was Terrell Pete.
And they call another timeout to stop the clock, 21 seconds. And so, let's just throw another commercial in here real quick.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would all intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students.
All right, we are back. 4th down and about 13 or so for the Pioneers with 21 seconds remaining on the clock. They're ahead 13-0. And so quarterback takes the pass, or takes the snap, and pass is complete to number 17, and he is got the first down, but he is brought down. Took about 3 or 4 IndianHawks to bring him down.
Yeah, it did. Whole team was on him.
That was Jamon Mathis. They did get the first down, so they're hurrying up. 12 seconds remaining. And he spikes the ball, stop the clock with 11 seconds. And so now they have time to actually talk about a play with 11 seconds to go. And they're going to bring in, there's number 5 coming in. There's Mitchell DeGentz coming in. That's their quarterback. He was off for just a little bit. IndianHawks are standing back there ready for anything, it looks like. So Duchesne is up to the line, lining up. Quarterback DeGentz is in shotgun position. Wideouts on the left, 1 wide out on the right. He's back to pass. Long forward pass, broken up. That was 17 was intended to receiver Jamon Mathis, and I believe it was Eddie Bonstell that broke it up. 6 seconds remaining in the first half. Brings up 3rd down. The 3rd down and 10. They are on about the 25-yard line. But there's only 6 seconds remaining. So it's more than likely the last play of the half. And so DeGentz is back in the shotgun. 3 wideouts on the near side, 1 on the far. And back to pass, throwing it into the end zone. And it is intercepted by the Clopton-Elsberry IndianHawks just as the buzzer goes. So we are at the end of the first half of this ball game. And the score, Duchesne, your Clopton-Elsberry IndianHawks 0. So, well, Kaija, what do you think of your first half of football here?
I mean, there's a lot of dead spots. I don't really know much about it, so I can't really speak on it.
Well,
but I mean, I can provide some side jokes for you.
Well, there's no doubt this is not an easy game to call tonight. Number one, we can't see very well.
Yeah.
You know, the window in front of us is really rained up bad, and so we can't see very well. And it's still raining out there now, and that and the fact that we're having technical problems with the camera.
I tried.
Yeah, we're having technical problems with that, so we're not getting that in there good. So, well, there's not a whole lot of good things to say about the IndianHawks in this first half. That ball was like ice to them, and they just absolutely could not hold on to it.
They're playing football with baby oil.
Yes, that's just about what it is. And you can see whenever any of these players are out there sliding on the field or running hard, you can see the water splashing up. So you know this field is slick. The ball is slick. And so I guess we can take a break here. And I'll shut this recording off right now. We'll see if we can work on this camera just a little bit. So we will be back with the second half of this ball game, whether or not we have a camera. We'll be back. This might just be radio broadcast. Let's see if we can get this thing fixed. So this is